Hello, and welcome to the LFD Solution video tutorial program. My name is Tara Wong, and this is Chapter 7 of a 9-chapter series where we will introduce you to our Samsung Smart Signage platform and how to use our Magic Info solution. In this chapter, we will go over how to use the client-side S2 player embedded in the LFD, including creating content from templates, setting up the schedule for local LFD playback, as well as the different ways to playback content. Now, let me introduce Tony Pham from the B2B Solution Consulting Group. He will be presenting today's chapter to you.
Hello, and welcome back. As you already know, my name is Tony Pham, and I will be your host today. For today, I want to talk to you about the S player. So, what is the S player? It is an embedded media player that comes along with every Samsung LFD that has a system on chip within it. For 2013 dual-core models, it is called the S player. For 2014 quad-core models, it is called the S2 player. I will use the two interchangeably from now on. The S player is built directly into the LFDs. There's no need for external devices. It supports many extensions, including common video and image formats, Flash, PowerPoint, audio, PDF, Word, and then .lfd files that are created by Magic Info Author. First, I want to give you a tutorial on how to use the template manager. So, let's press Content on our remote control. As you can see here, this is the new Magic Info UI. It is intuitive to use and very user-friendly. Thanks to the new quad core, moving between the options is a snap. So now, let's go into the template manager to see how we can use the templates. There are many templates here that we can use, and you can navigate on which type of templates you want to see, depending on the market vertical, or whether you want the layout to be landscape or portrait. For now, I'm just going to click on one of these templates, so I'm going to choose Common 03 and modify it to my likings. Remember, you can add background music, change the background screen, and here you can add in any type of media that you like. And you can also edit the wordings. So I'm going to change this and create a playlist of my content of 2 images and 1 video. Here you can see my playlist. Here you can see how long my playlist will run for. When you're satisfied with what you have, hit done. Okay, now I'm going to change the wording from New Town Interior to New City Interior. Once you're happy with everything you have, you can preview the templates that you have just modified by going to the preview and hitting OK. So now you will see a preview of the template that you have just made. Here's my playlist and it is running through, and here is the wording that I have just edited. When you're happy with everything you got, press return on the remote control and then hit save. You will be asked how long the duration of the template you want it to be. I will leave it here at default for 23 minutes, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. For template name, you can change it if you want. For storage, if you have a USB connected to it, you can also save your template onto the USB. But for now, I will save it to the internal flash drive. When you're done, hit save. You will now be asked if you want to schedule the template to a schedule. However, I will show that at a later proceeding. For now, just hit later. Back on the template screen, if you go to My Templates, you will see the template that you have just created. And that is it. Now that we have our template, let's schedule it. So back on the home page, go to the scheduler. Here you can schedule the contents that you have either created on your LFD or uploaded onto it. As you can see, because this is an S2 player, it also supports local multi-channel as well. If you look on the upper right hand corner, you can see whether the schedule you're seeing is either the local schedule or the network schedule. So for this example, I will create 2 channels of various contents on each one. Down here, hit Add Program and add in the contents that you want. I'm going to add the template that we had just created on my first channel. As you can see here, we can add multiple contents if we want, but for now, I will leave it as one template. For the start time and stop time, I would choose all day, and you can also modify your channel name as well. For this, I will call it channel 15. Save. Now channel 15 is stored to channel 1. For channel 2, I will also add a new content. This will be what I have uploaded before earlier, which is a video. Again, all day. For channel name, I will now change this to and save. Okay, as you can see, we have now scheduled 2 different channels. The maximum number of channels you can schedule locally are 9 channels. When you're done, hit return, and that is it. You have scheduled your channels. Okay, so now we're done with our local scheduling, and let's go to the player option. There are 4 ways you can play back contents. If you select Network Play, it'll play the downloaded schedule from Magic Info Server. Local Channel Play is where we play the schedule that we had just scheduled. You can also just click on any of the contents to immediately show it on your LFD. So this is what we did. Now, let's play the schedule that we had just created locally earlier. As you can see, this was the template that I created on channel 1. And when I press up on my remote control, I go to channel 2 with the video that I use. Finally, there is one last way to play your content. It is called USB autoplay. What this means is that if you create a folder called Magic Info Slide with capital M, I, and S, all one word, on the root directory of your USB, and place supported contents into that folder, when you stick the USB into the LFD, the LFD will automatically play the contents in that folder, overriding any scheduled content, be it network or locally. And that's it. Congratulations. Now you know how to use the S Player locally on the LFD. With this, you can easily create contents and schedule them without having to go through the additional work of working with the server. I hope this was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. See you later.
Thank you, Tony, for your presentation. So, in Chapter 7 today, you were given a tutorial on how to use and navigate through our LFD client-side S2 player. In the next chapter, Chapter 8, you will learn how to use our 2 mobile software, Mobile Management and Mobile CMS. See you then!